Hello kids, today's story is about three little girls with superpowers. Yes, you have guessed it right. The Powerpuff Girls by Warner Bros. And Cartoon Network. So let's begin. The city of Townsville is in some serious trouble. Day after day, crimes, lawlessness, and evil are running rampant. The citizens are in desperate need of a true hero. The Professor Utonium came home with his super ingredients. He added sugar, spice, and everything nice. But suddenly his pet chimpanzee Jojo pushed him, and he accidentally added chemical X, which resulted in explosion and the Powerpuff Girls were born. Professor was very surprised and happy. He named them Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. As girls were born today, Professor went to buy birthday gifts for them. As soon as Professor came back with gifts, he slipped but Blossom came flying and catch him, while Buttercup and Bubbles helped with the gifts. Professor was in shock. "Hey, these for us?" Buttercup asked. Professor nodded. "Thanks, Professor," said the girls. Girls had a great time with their gifts, while Professor watched them in shock. But he was very happy to have these little Powerpuff Girls. Due to chemical X explosion, his pet chimpanzee became very genius but an evil scientist. Later girls helped Professor with preparing dinner, furnishing their room, and even making windows with the help of their laser eyes. The next day Professor told girls that we are going to school. "What is school?" asked the girls. "I am your teacher, Miss Keene, and this where kids come to learn," said the teacher. Professor was concerned as he knew girls are very special, but Miss Keene made sure that they will be just fine. Girls fit in perfectly. All kids were happy to be their friends. They had lovely time. During recess time, one of the kids asked them to play tag. It was a new game to them. They were very excited. It was now Buttercup's turn. As they start playing, in excitement, they forgot about their powers and were running very fast, which caused bumps and fire on the road. As they tagged each other, they got more excited and were flying all over the city. They forgot their powers are causing immense destruction in the city. As soon they were done with the game, Professor took them home. "You are very special," said Professor, "but I don't think you should use your superpowers in public." "Why?" asked the girls. "Out in town people don't understand how special you girls are, and unfortunately people often get scared or angry when they don't understand something special and unique." The next day, there was a breaking news about the girls and the destruction caused by them. Girls were in school when Townsville mayor came with media and police at Professor's house. "Are these your babies?" asked police. "Yes, but they were just playing," Professor tried to explain. "They're very good little girls, and I need to pick them up from school." But the police arrested the professor and took him for investigation. Girls were waiting outside the school. It was dark now, but Professor didn't came. Sadly, they decided to go home by themselves without using their powers. They were walking home in rain, then suddenly a group of boys came and started bullying them. But a stranger helped them. That stranger was no other than Professor's pet chimpanzee Jojo. He asked girls to help him with their superpowers to make world a better place. First, girls disagreed as they were told not to use their powers in public, but later they agreed as they wanted people to see their powers are for good purpose. Using their powers, they helped Jojo implementing his plan. Jojo even asked them to bring Professor's chemical X. Once they were done, Jojo took them to zoo as their reward. While taking pictures, Jojo inserted special chips in each kind of monkey in zoo. Soon girls came home. Police also dropped Professor home. Professor was very happy to see the girls were fine. "We promise, things will get better," said girls. They took Professor with them to show him their great work. "We are working on making world a better place. You will be very proud." On the other hand, Jojo made all chipped monkeys appeared in his lab tubes. He used Chemical X to make them more intelligent but evil like him. With help of these apes, Jojo wanted to rule the world. When girls reached their destination, they were shocked to see all these apes attacking people. People were screaming for help. Jojo took out the mayor and said, "City of Townsville, I'd like to take this moment to thank the little people who helped to make this day a smashing success. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, I couldn't have done it without you." Girls were in total shock as this is not what they really wanted. "Jojo, what happened?" said Blossom. "This isn't making the town a better place." "Yes, it is for me," said Jojo. "The hobo formerly known as Jojo is no more. From this day forward, I shall be known as Mojo Jojo," he shouted. Girls were extremely sad. They didn't know what to do. Suddenly, they decided to help people with their superpowers. So they used their superpowers to defeat these apes and saved people. Meanwhile, Mojo Jojo kidnapped Professor and took him to his lab. He forced Professor to make him huge and more powerful. As soon girls saw him, they attacked together and throw it off the highest building. With the help of Professor Antidote X, they turned him back to his normal size. "You are good little girls, and I love you," Professor said in excitement. "We love you too," said girls. All the people of Townsville gathered around the girls. They were very happy. They finally had superheroes for their city. That was pretty cool. "We are sorry and thank you," said the mayor. "Sometime, we could call you to save the day." Girls were super excited to see people of Townsville finally accepted them with their superpowers and they can use them for the betterment of the city. So from now on, in Townsville, whenever any crime happens, mayor, call the girls. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These was the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girls. Using their ultra superpowers, they've dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil. And so, for the very first time, the day is saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. The end. If you like our videos, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Good night.